Berry Berry no Mi. This one is just a real head scratcher. After eating the Berry Berry no Mi, the Marine Very Good gained the ability to form his body into a series of floating spheres. I suppose this could be good for getting into tight spaces, and in this form the orbs are resistant against blunt force attacks. Taking hits from Frankie is a rather impressive feat, but this is all this power is really good for, and the drawbacks are pretty major. Captain Very Good can't seem to turn individual parts of his body into orbs. His entire body just transforms all at once, which in some situations would be quite a hindrance. Plus, he isn't immune to sharp objects in this form, so he gets hit with a sword, he's injured, or worse. And as a Marine hunting down pirates, I mean, there's no doubt this guy is dealing with swords and other sharp weapons on a pretty regular basis. So yeah, we don't see Captain Very Good a whole lot, probably because his DevilFruit just isn't very useful. And at number 5, we have the Hito no Mi. Now, I'm putting this one smack dab in the middle because it is useful as long as it's being used on a non-human, like Chopper most famously. However, for all the human beings watching this video, which I'm assuming is the majority of us, his DevilFruit would do absolutely nothing because all this fruit does is transform you into a human or human hybrid. So eating it already being a human wouldn't give you any special power. In fact, you'd be better off not eating this thing at all because first of all, DevilFruits taste like crap apparently, and you could kiss your days at the pool goodbye because you would lose your ability to swim. Oda has stated lightheartedly that perhaps if a human were to eat the Hito no Mi, they would become more human, which is kind of hard to define, or you know, maybe they'd find their true spirit or something, but again, he was mostly joking when he said that. So not a useless DevilFruit when it comes to animals, but for us humans, this one is one, you know, we'd want to stay away from. Next up, we have the Jackets no Mi. Not only is this bizarre DevilFruit at number 1 on this list, but if this were a list of the weirdest DevilFruits, I'm pretty sure this one would get a gold medal too. And I really like how out of the box strange this one is, but in terms of practicality, it's just severely lacking. This Paramecia type DevilFruit possessed by Kelly Funk gives him the ability to become a one-size-fits-all jacket, complete with a zipper and everything. Now, that isn't it. Once someone puts the jacket formed Kelly Funk on, Funk gains the abilities of the wearer and also controls their body. So it's kind of a cool and unique ability, but there's a big glaring issue with this one. The user of the jacket fruit is really only as good as the person wearing it, or wearing it. Wearing them, they are the jacket. This is a hard one to kind of describe. So sure, if you have a solid fighting ability and a good strategic mind, you can use the wearer's strength and unique abilities better than they would be able to, but on its own, the jacket fruit doesn't offer any special abilities. Someone has to put you on in order for it to be effective, and that's the other problem. Even if you do come across a super powerful person whose powers you want to control, you need to convince that person to wear you like a jacket. So unless you have a strong friend on your side who's always down to climb inside of your body, this one's kind of pointless. Alpaca Man's Alpaca Smile DevilFruit. These artificially created DevilFruits manufactured by Doflamingo and Caesar Clown give the user a variety of different animalistic traits. This one, of course, being an alpaca. Alpaca Man has the head of an alpaca, with his only special power seeming to be he can spit a lot at high speeds. Really, this smile fruit just offers a visual change to the eater, and not an aesthetic one either. Who would want to have the head of an alpaca? I wouldn't want to have the head of any animal, but if I had to make a tier list, an alpaca head would probably be close to the bottom. In terms of offensive capabilities, alpacas, I mean, they just got nothing to offer. Even having the head of an ant would be better, because, like, sure, ants are super ugly and terrifying looking, but at least you could like use the pincers. In its second place, we have Epiota's unnamed zone type DevilFruit. So we haven't seen a whole lot of this one, so the full extent of its power is not yet known, but I'd be willing to bet that this one is pretty much what you see is what you get, because this DevilFruit allows the user to transform into a caterpillar, or caterpillar hybrid, I presume. So why don't I think this one has some hidden power that we just haven't seen yet? Because he's a caterpillar. Caterpillars just don't do anything other than wait to become butterflies. So maybe he can eventually sprout wings and fly around with this DevilFruit, but who knows? Plus, it's not like butterflies are all that strong anyway. Beautiful, but not really that intimidating. In its current state though, being able to transform into a caterpillar man just isn't all that impressive. And coming in at the top of the list is the Inu Inu no Mi model Dachshund. Mr. 4 uses this zone type DevilFruit on his bazooka weapon so that he can turn it into a dog, a Dachshund, a Dachshund. How do you pronounce that dog name? I think it's Dachshund.
Dachshund.
All Mr. 4 really has going for him is his physical strength, because his projectile weapon being able to turn into a little dog certainly ain't doing much. And he's not the smartest guy around either, so I guess it'd be nice to have a small dog that you can then transform into a cannon type weapon, but on its own, there really isn't much point to this one. Maybe if it was a more ferocious animal, or even a bigger, more intimidating dog, but I don't know, a little one like this, again, other than having a new pet friend, this DevilFruit has almost no practical use.